Top 12.3 most useless things by Hum and a Who. Alright, here's a list of useless things. Number 1. Water flavoured sweets. Yeah, that'd be pretty rubbish. And useless. Hence being on this list. Imagine trying to market that. What a load of nonsense. Number 2. The Great in Great Britain. What does it do? Why is it there? Who decided that Britain needed an adjective before its name? I mean, it's not like the other countries do it. We don't have fantastic Canada or awesome Denmark, but we have Great Britain, for some reason. Though, according to my mum, the Great is likely in reference to the size of the British Empire from back in the day, and isn't meant in terms of like, oh look, we're so great. But anyway, I don't know. Moving on. Number 3. £1 million gift voucher, but it's only accepted in the dog food aisle. You also don't have a dog. Number 4. Yeah, I know my Roman numerals. I'm cultured. A tour guide in Antarctica. Can you imagine how that would go? Can you though? I mean, really. Here we have some snow. Here we have some more snow. And if you look over there, there is also some snow. Also, did you know, the wind in Antarctica is called katabatic wind? Don't know why, but it is. There. You learnt something new today. That is my gift to you. Number 5. A book explaining how to read. Number 6. Lip balm for snakes. Snakes don't have lips, do they? Bit wasted on them then, isn't it? Number 7. Chopsticks for snakes. At this point you can probably see I quite like snakes. Used to have a couple pet snakes myself actually, many moons ago. Never really understood why people hate on them so much as well. I mean, what's wrong with them? I know people often think they're slimy, but that's completely not true. They're completely dry. Like, honestly, humans are slimier than snakes. That's right. You watching this, are slimier than a snake. How does that make you feel, you little chipmunk? Don't see anything wrong in their behaviour either. They're just doing what snakes do. Just going about their snaky business. They can't help having no legs or anything. They're just a snake. And did you know all snakes are deaf too? Yeah, that's right. Thankfully they can't hear all the haters being mean behind their backs. Behind their long and slender backs. Number 8. Metal Mask Lady from Game of Thrones. Yeah. Remember her? What was all that about? Kinda felt like she had a role to play in the overall story. In the main plot. Like she would have had an influence in the greater narrative. No, she didn't. Did she? But you kind of forgot about her, didn't you? Yeah. She was pretty useless. Number 9. OCD. Now, look my friends. As someone who has OCD, I can say, with a great deal of confidence, it's pretty damn useless. Let me paint a little picture for you. I'm walking down the road, minding my own business. Oh, I accidentally brushed my foot against a lamppost or something. Oh no, now I have to brush my other foot against something in order to make it even. Is there any use to this? No. Does making it even achieve anything? No. Does it even make any sense? No. Must it still be done? Yes. So, is OCD completely useless? Most certainly, yes. Though, to be fair, I did do cognitive behavioural therapy a few years ago, and now it's like 100 times better than it was. So, yeah, there is improvement. Number 10. ASMR for sloths. I mean, I'm not really sure they need it, to be honest. Number 11. Any meal that doesn't have either hummus or some kind of hot sauce. Or both. Here's a little fact about myself. For the last, 9 years or something, I've eaten at least one meal a day with either hot sauce, hummus, or both. I'll get people telling me, hey, hum and a who. No, that's not my real name, anyway. How can you eat hot sauce or hummus with everything? And I tell these cats, what have you got against flavour? And then we move on. P.S. You do not have to only eat tartar sauce with fish. You can eat it with whatever the hell you want. Do it. Seriously, it's fine. You don't need to only eat it with fish. Live a little. Number 12. My mate Solly's phone. Seriously, out of all the useless things on this list, Solly's phone probably takes the top spot. Oh my days. At this point, I'm not even sure he knows what his phone is. He probably thinks it's just this random object that sometimes lights up and makes noises. Maybe he doesn't realise that this object, his phone, has a further purpose. Does he even realise he's paying a monthly contract for something which he literally never, ever uses? Honestly, trying to get hold of that guy via homing pigeon would probably be quicker. But first raising that pigeon from an egg. Then training the pigeon to deliver messages. And then sending the pigeon to him with a message. All that would probably be quicker than trying to get hold of that guy via his phone. I suppose now you might be thinking, oh, but Solly clearly just doesn't want to speak to you, that's all. No. Everybody wants to speak to me. There are many, many people with this issue. It is not just me. Anyway, moving on. Number 12.3. You thought I was going to ignore the point 3, didn't you? No. If I say there's going to be a point 3, then there's going to be a point 3. I am a man of my word. Bro. Haiku poems. I'm putting haiku poems here as a point 3, as although I think they're useless and a scam. I mean, Colin, that's not a poem, that's just a few random sentences. I acknowledge that other people find use in them, so I'll not consider them as being truly useless, thus being only 0.3% useless. I mean, it doesn't even rhyme. Actually, I remember having an argument in year 3 with my teacher, because my teacher claimed that a poem doesn't have to rhyme, and I was like, that's nonsense, of course a poem has to rhyme, otherwise it's not a poem, it's just words. I mean, I didn't win the argument, but still, I stand by my beliefs. Anyway, here's a haiku poem I found online. No, I do not own this haiku poem, I found it online. As the birds fly south, we make reservations to go to Florida. Right. Not sure what I meant to respond to that with, but, whatever. If you like haiku poems, then cool. You enjoy them, buddy. Don't let anyone stop you. Alright. So, what other useless things do you know of? Maybe I'll do a list on them in the future. Anyway, over and out. Here's a joke to round up today's glorious video. So, what do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. Yeah, that's funny.